going to do today is just share with you my top tips for how you can manifest your dream life in 2023 and achieve all the goals that you want to achieve this year as well, and just share with you my top tips on how to do that I've followed for the past 5 years with great success. And if you're new here, my name's Pamela and I share beauty, wellness, and I love manifestation and law of attraction. So if you love those kind of videos as well, self-development, how you can be the best version of yourself, you'll find those here too, so make sure that you subscribe. So today, like I said, I'm going to share with you, as it's the beginning of a new year, just ways that you can make your dreams come true this year. And if you're feeling a little bit stuck and just not sure how to achieve your goals, then this is the video for you. So make sure that you keep watching. So first of all, I'm going to start with New Year's resolutions and why I don't make them and why I feel that they don't work and what I do instead. So when it comes to New Year's resolutions, I find that a lot of us put a lot of pressure on ourselves to make a goal and then stick to that for the whole year. And a lot of the time I find, working in a health club previously, a lot of people would join the gym in January, it would be busy, but then by the end of January the numbers would have declined quite significantly. So a lot of people find it hard to stick to their goals and actually stick with the repetition of them. So I think sometimes the problem is we go all in and put all this pressure on ourselves, and then that's why our goals don't manifest or we're not able to sustain them long term. So instead, what I started doing 5 years ago, after learning it in a book that I'm going to share with you today, so stay tuned for that as well. And what I learned that I started doing 5 years ago, which I think would be so beneficial if anybody's watching this, is to do word of the year instead. Now, word of the year is something that you pick a word for how you want to feel in that year, and that's something that you would just focus on. So you're just choosing one word, and that could be anything. So I would say when you pick your word, I'll give you an example of the previous ones that I've done over the past 5 years, and then I'll share with you what my word of the year is for 2023, depending on what it is you would like this year and how you want to feel. Like maybe some people want to feel healthy, maybe some people want to feel happier, maybe some people want to focus just on feeling calmer or simplifying their life. So these are all quite good words. I would say if you are a lot of people that maybe are looking to lose weight or get into shape in 2023, that seems to be a really common one. I wouldn't use the word diet for your year because that's quite a negative one to choose. Instead, I would choose the word health. So that's got more positive, that's more of a positive word, is to focus on health every day, because you want to focus on how you're going to feel and what that would look like, because that will then create an image in your mind of what to move towards. As opposed to if you think diet, then that's quite a negative word, and a lot of people find that, you know, their diets never work, so you're already kind of setting yourself up for failure. And if you feel that you need to be on a diet, then that's not maybe how you would feel if you were a healthy person. So you always want to pick a word of how you want to feel, or just to describe your year overall. There are a lot of different words. Inspired, maybe somebody wants to feel inspired. So the previous words that I've chosen in the past, in case you find this quite helpful, was the first one I chose when I first started word of the year was fearless, which I thought was quite an empowering word at the time for how I wanted to feel. Because at the time, I think when you do want to make changes in your life, you have to become quite fearless and do things that put you out of your comfort zone and embrace that. So that was a really good word. I've also used the word wellness, which was when I really just wanted to focus on wellness and looking after myself and just building a happy, healthy body and mind. I've also used the word explore, which is good for travel. Oh, last year's word was natural, so I focused on a lot of natural skincare and just natural wellness. So 2023 word is gratitude and grateful, being grateful for everything. So if you are a fan of law of attraction, you'll know that gratitude is one of the most powerful words that you can choose and what to focus on. Focus on how grateful you are for what you already have. You're already in a state of happiness and joy, and that then kind of allows more good stuff to come in. So I think being grateful for what you already have is so important, and appreciating the little small things in your life. It's always lovely to seek more and to grow and evolve and obviously change and seek new things. But I think we also have to be grateful for everything we have, because sometimes I think we forget how lucky we maybe are just to have like maybe a home, or you know, just the simple things like a bed to sleep in, food to eat, clothes to wear. So just focusing on daily gratitude, that's definitely such an important thing, and something that just kind of, I think we're in that state of gratitude. They always say gratitude is a great multiplier. So when we're grateful, more is given, because you're showing appreciation for what you already have, so then that kind of opens up the channel for more to come in. So I'm grateful for everybody here that's watching this video, and if you're enjoying it so far, then please click the like button and subscribe, and I would be so grateful for that. So what I would say is, once you've picked your word of the year, the next step what you're going to do is you're going to get yourself a diary, and whatever, if you've already got a diary for the year, on the beginning of each page you're going to put the word that is your word of the year. So the repetition of the word is one of the most powerful habits to get into. I did a lot of kind of how the brain works and self-development for many years now, and the brain learns obviously by repetition. That's how we learn anything new and get better at it. So the repetition of writing the word at the top of your diary every day. So for example, that would be tomorrow, and I would just put the word at the top of the diary. I would just write grateful there, and then every day you would just get in the habit of doing that, and you're looking at your word, it's the first thing you see. The repetition of just when you're putting your diary, put the word at the top is so powerful. It sounds so simple and basic, but it's so powerful, and you're looking at that every day and thinking, what can I do for that? So it's more about the habitual process of writing the word down and just seeing it on a daily basis. So I would say get yourself a diary. I will link this one below if it's one that you like the look of, or if you've got one at home, then make sure that you just put that every morning, the first thing, or even the night before. Sometimes I just write the next day out my to-do list, and I'll just put gratitude at the top. So like for today, you'll probably see that I've got at the top here gratitude, grateful, and then I would just have my to-do list down here, if you can see. So yeah, I would say that's a really powerful habit to get into. It's so simple and so easy to do. It's just writing your word of the year out every day in your diary, and that repetition is how the brain learns. It's like subconscious programming of your mind, that the more you read something, the more you look at something, the more it's going to give you the results that you're looking for. The next thing I would say is vision boards. I've done vision boards for the last 5 years, again with great success. So I'm actually going to do my new vision board this afternoon because I've got time today to do that, and I thought I would show you my old one from last year just before I put the new pictures on it. Now a vision board is just a kind of board like this. You've probably seen them, if you've seen other videos of vision boards, you'll know what they look like. So it's just like a cork board. I'll link one below where you can get them, and they're just so great. So what we look at visually usually shows up in our life as well. So I would say that if you spend time visualizing on a daily basis of how you want your dream life to look and what you want to manifest, then you're creating pictures in your mind, and your mind will then steer you in the direction towards that. Because again, what you look at daily, what you read daily, is how the representation of your life will look just now or in the future. So if you feel as if you're not happy with the current situation, then this is the perfect time to do your word of the year and vision board and give it a go for a year, just even out of curiosity to see if it works. But it works. It's worked so well for myself for the last 5 years. And I've noticed a lot of other people on YouTube that have made videos as well with great success as well. So it's one of those things, I think, try it first and see how you go. So this was my vision board for last year, just to give you an example. So what you're going to do is you're going to put, what I usually like to do is I like to put a word of the year at the top. So my word of the year for last year, like I said, was natural. So I would put that at the top. So again, you're looking at the words you want to feel and what you want to accomplish in your year. You're then just going to cut out pictures of how you want your year to look, how you want to feel. You can use quotes, like I've got a quote here, I think it's over here, is that you can achieve anything. So and what a feeling. So I would say this is such a powerful one, because when it comes to manifesting your dreams and your goals, feelings are one of the most powerful things. If you get into the mindset of how it would feel to have the life that you already want, you have to feel it first before it comes. So it's almost like you have to be it first before you can have it, but you have to, the feelings are one of the most powerful things that you give out, is your energy. So if you feel as if it's already here, then it's going to come quicker. So you've got to, it's almost like the act as if, feel as if it's here before you see it, and then it'll turn up. So yeah, I'd say that's a strong one. So this is just what I put in my board. So you can put words, you can put pictures, you can put obviously your word of the year at the top, all the things that you want to experience in the year. I would say create a visual board for that, because these are so powerful, and you're going to want to put it in a place where you can see it every single day. And then you're obviously against the repetition, looking at the images. Your brain's then looking at what it is that's on your vision board, and then what you think about and talk about and look at daily will show up in your life. That's just how it works. I don't know, it's like almost like magic, but that is exactly how it works. And then, like I said, you would just pull out clippings from magazines. So I'm going to do mine this afternoon, so I'm quite excited to start. So if you are looking for a sign to do a vision board, then this is the video you were meant to click on to maybe do one. So just get yourself some magazines, just go through them, see if you can find any pictures, or even go on Pinterest or online, print some pictures off. If you're wanting to travel, I'll definitely be planning more travel in Scotland and visiting more places in 2023, and I've got some very exciting things planned for travel this year, places to visit, so make sure that you're subscribed and you'll find out if you want to follow along. I would say that if you are looking for a book that's going to be really helpful on how to get from where you are to where you want to be, I would share with you all that this is a book that was almost like life-changing for me. If people here love the law of attraction, or if you're new to it and obviously manifestation, then I would say this is such a great one to look at and to read if you haven't already. I'll link it in the description box below. So this is one of the people that was part of The Secret, and one of the people that did talk about law of attraction and how it worked for them. And this is Jack Canfield. This book is a New York Times bestseller. It's called The Success Principles, and it's called How to Get From Where You Are to Where You Want to Be. So this is full of great advice and tips and things that you can use in your life. It's also quite good at explaining maybe why your life is the way it is just now, and that could just be from childhood. It's maybe from what we've learned behaviour and habits that have maybe been part of our lifestyle for many years, and then how to change that and basically just transform your life into what you want it to be. So this is a gem of like tips and just lots of motivation and things that you can do. So I can't recommend this enough. It's a book that I read over and over again and always go back to for inspiration. So if you are looking for tips on how to manifest your dream life and how to get from where you are to where you want to be, make sure you check out this book, and I'll link it in the description box as well if it is one that you haven't heard of before and you'd like to get one. So I would say that those tips are so beneficial if you're looking to manifest your dream life in 2023. Then make sure you're doing word of the year. Write your word down every day in your diary, look at it daily on a daily basis, and create a word that's going to evoke a feeling for you, and it's a feeling of how you want to feel moving forwards into your new year. I would also say do your vision board. So, spend some time, get some images. A lot of people also put like a vision board on my phone as well. So some people find that more helpful, that they maybe just put a picture in their phone of something they want to manifest, or how they want their life to look, or how they want to feel and look as a person. And I would say that part of the process is almost like, again, you have to step into that role before it's actually came. So you have to, obviously, if you maybe want to look a certain way or have a certain job, it's almost like dress for the job you want, not job you have. And then opportunities will open up and things will start coming your way. I have had great success myself from applying these strategies, and a lot of things have manifested over the years. Obviously starting this YouTube channel, been able to work with some skincare companies that I truly love, that have reached out to me to work with them as well, and just been very creative and just been able to kind of follow the dream and start the YouTube channel. Interested to see how that goes. Then if you want to subscribe and follow along on the journey for 2023 and just see what I've got planned. I do love law of attraction, manifestation, and you will find videos on my channel here that are beauty, wellness, and it's a beauty and wellness and spa channel, but I'd also love to be able to share if you find these videos helpful, which I think is beneficial for anybody looking to achieve goals and dreams in their life, and just these kind of lifestyle habits and how you can use these, just live your best life and be the best version of yourself. Find me on Instagram as well, so you can find me over there at the Scottish Beauty and Spa Guide. And yeah, I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope you all have an amazing 2023, and make sure you check out other videos and subscribe so you don't miss any more. And I'd love to know what is your word for the year. Comment below. Do you already use vision boards? Is that something that you do every year as well? If you read the amazing book by Jack Canfield, what is your favourite law of attraction tip? Even comment that before as well. I would say one of mine's is, I think, thoughts become things, and you have to really step into who you want to be for that to then become your life. So a bit like act as if. So act as if you are the person that you want to be just now before it arrives. I would say that's quite a powerful thing to do. Check the description if you're looking for the diary, the book, or if you're looking to get yourself a vision board so you can start creating it and manifesting your dream life as well. Thanks again for watching everyone, and I'll see you in the next video.